You know that moment when you're waiting for the coffee machine or in the elevator with a colleague and you feel this pressure to say something, but all you can think of is how are you? And it just falls flat. Today, we're fixing that for good. Hey everyone, welcome to Speak Like a Native. I'm Maya.
And I'm Leo. Let's get into it.
So, Leo, picture this. It's Monday morning. You walk into the office kitchen. Your coworker, Sarah from accounting, is there. You want to be friendly. What do you say?
Okay, I think I would say, hello, Sarah. How are you?
Right. And what does Sarah say?
She'll probably say, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Exactly. And then you say,
I'm fine too. And then, silence. Awkward silence while we wait for the kettle to boil.
perfect. You just acted out the most common, least effective small talk script in the English speaking workplace. How are you? In that context is a greeting, not a real question. It's a social handshake. It doesn't open a conversation. Less it often ends one before it starts. So today, we're throwing that script away. We're learning 3 phrases that are actually invitations to talk.
Wait, so I shouldn't say how are you at all?
You can, but think of it like a door. How are you? Is a closed door with a polite sign. The phrases we're learning today are open doors. The first one, and the absolute king of Monday morning small talk, is how was your weekend?
How was your weekend? That seems simple.
It is simple, but the magic isn't in the question itself, Leo. The magic is in what you do after they answer. 90% of learners ask the question, get a one-word answer like good, and then panic. The key is the follow-up. Let me show you. I'm Sarah from accounting. Morning, Leo.
Oh, hi, Sarah. How was your weekend?
It was good, thanks.
That's nice.
And scene. See? Dead end. That's nice is a conversation stopper. Now, let's replay it with a follow-up question. You asked me again.
Hey, Sarah. How was your weekend?
It was good, thanks. I finally got some gardening done.
Okay, so I should say, oh, you garden? What did you plant?
Yes. Or even simpler, oh, nice. What did you plant? You see, you grabbed one specific detail, gardening, and asked about it. That shows you're actually listening. Or, if she says, it was good, just relaxed, you can say, nice, did you watch anything good? Or nothing better than a lazy weekend, right? The goal is to bounce the ball back to them with a little more direction.
So it's like a game of catch. I throw, how was your weekend? They throw back an answer, and I have to throw something specific back to keep it going.
Exactly. Now, the second phrase is forward looking. It's great for Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Got any plans for the weekend? Or, got any plans for tonight?
Got any plans? Not? Do you have any plans?
In casual speech, got any plans is much more common. Do you have any plans? Sounds a bit more formal, like you're conducting a survey. Got any plans is relaxed, curious.
Got it. Got any plans for the weekend?
Perfect. And again, follow up is everything. Let's try. Ask me.
So, Maya, got any plans for the weekend?
Not really. Just hoping to catch up on sleep.
I could say, I hear that. I need that too. Or, sometimes those are the best weekends.
Both great. You're relating. You're not interrogating. If I said, yeah, I'm going to a baseball game, you could say, oh, awesome. Who's playing? Or, nice. Are you a big fan? You're building on the information they give you.
This is starting to make sense. It's about being interested, not just interesting.
Beautifully said, Leo. Now, the third phrase is a secret weapon for creating instant connection. It's for sharing a common experience, usually about something annoying or surprising. Can you believe this weather? Can you believe how busy it is today? Can you believe that email from the boss?
Can you believe that email from the boss? I feel like I could use that a lot.
Use that one carefully. But seriously, can you believe is an invitation to complain or marvel together. It creates a we're in this together feeling. It's not a question that needs a factual answer. The expected response is agreement and shared feeling, like, ugh, I know, right? Or tell me about it.
So it's more about sharing a reaction than getting information.
100%. Now, here's the part that surprises most people. Learners from many backgrounds, like Chinese or Arabic speakers, often translate directly from their language and use very formal or complete sentences in small talk. They might say, "What activities did you perform during your weekend?" instead of "How was your weekend?" Or "Do you have any scheduled activities for the forthcoming Saturday?" instead of "Got any plans for Saturday?" It sounds like a robot conducting an interview.
I think I've been that robot. Please state your weekend activities.
Exactly. Small talk is messy, abbreviated, and full of contractions. How'd your weekend go? Do you have plans? Can you believe it? The tone is light and curious, not formal and information seeking.
Okay, so let's put this all together in a real scenario. It's Thursday afternoon at the water cooler. I see my colleague Mark.
All right, I'm Mark. Go for it.
Hey Mark, how's it going?
Not bad, Leo. Another day, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, got any plans for the weekend? Trying to get a head start on Friday?
Oh, actually, yeah. My friends and I are finally trying that new barbecue place downtown.
Oh, nice. I've heard good things about that place. Are you a big barbecue fan?
I am. Love it. Though my doctor might not be a fan.
I know the feeling. Well, hope you have a great time. Maybe I'll have to check it out.
Leo, that was fantastic. Natural, friendly. You used a follow-up question. Are you a big barbecue fan? You related, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. That's a perfect, natural 60-second water cooler chat. You didn't just ask and run. You built a tiny connection.
That felt good. But what if someone gives you a really short, closed answer? Like if Mark had just said, nope, no plans.
Great question. This is where you can use a little self-disclosure. You can say, nice, sometimes no plans are the best plans. I might just binge watch that new show everyone's talking about. You offer a little piece of your own plans, which gives them an easy hook to ask you a question if they want to keep talking. Or you can use our third phrase and comment on the shared environment. Can you believe how fast this week is going? You pivot gracefully.
I see. It's like having a toolkit. If one tool doesn't work, you try another.
Precisely. Now, I want to talk about a very common cultural mistake. In many cultures, it's polite to ask about family. In American workplace small talk, especially with people you don't know well, jumping to "How is your wife?" or "How are your children?" can be too personal, too soon. Stick to neutral. Shared topics: weekend, weather, traffic, a popular TV show, a new restaurant, the workload. Family comes later, when you're actually friends.
That's a really good point. So, sports, weather, weekend, pop culture, safe territory.
Safe and effective. Now, here's your listener challenge. Sometime in the next 24 hours, I want you to use one of these three phrases with someone: a colleague, a classmate, even a barista. How was your day? Works too, if it's evening. Ask the question, listen for one detail, and ask one follow-up question. Just one round. The goal isn't a long conversation. First to successfully use the pattern. And if you want more patterns like this, more ways to sound natural and confident in everyday English, make sure you're subscribed to Speak Like a Native. We drop new lessons every single day to help you level up.
So, to wrap up, what's the one sentence we should remember from today?
Today's rule: swap the closed "How are you?" for an open "How was your weekend?" and always be ready with a follow-up question. That tiny shift makes all the difference.
Love it. Thanks, Maya.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time on Speak Like a Native.